Hi, this is Anne Bowditch. This is the second of my podcasts in the Men's Mental Health series, and it's just a quickie today. And I want to talk about that feeling that you often have of feeling different, and sometimes you can't quite put your finger on what that is, but you almost feel like you don't quite fit in, and you often feel that you're the only person experiencing that, because very often people don't talk about those inner feelings, and sometimes it's hard to put words into those feelings. Only recently I had a new client who didn't really know how to express what was going on for him. But he knew that he wasn't in a good place. He knew, for instance, his sleep was not very good. He was getting anxiety, but there was also more underlying that. And as we peeled away the layers, you could really see where that had come from a reasonably dysfunctional upbringing, not sort of feeling grounded, because home life was always very up in the air, moving house, parents having different relationships. So that can really cause a huge amount of disruption in how we feel within ourselves, and that carries through into adulthood. Those feelings that we have and we can't put the finger on, this has been happening, I believe, for centuries. I think very often men and women as well, but these podcasts are about guys, have often felt maybe alienated and not able to put the finger on what it is that's not quite right for them, but they know there's something not right and not feeling happy with life. And nowadays we are opening up now to these discussions. And if you look around the world now, look around our societies, we are embracing differences. We're certainly embracing differences of what we see and sexual differences, but there are other, maybe more minute differences between us that we also need to accept. And the first thing we need to do is accept the person we are and be okay with that. So something you need to understand is you do not have to conform to any stereotypical male. Whatever you believed about being a man, being a male, it doesn't really stick anymore. Life is very different, and you're who you are. You're the person that you are. Over particularly the last 30 years or so, society has changed beyond all recognition. And that means that we can much more embrace the uniqueness within each of us. And it is really about that being comfortable with who you are, not feeling that you've got to enjoy football and rugby and cricket. Particularly as a younger guy, I'm working with a boy, and at school he doesn't enjoy football. He wants to be doing other things in his break time. And that's all fine, but he finds it quite challenging because most of the other boys want to play football. So there are these challenges still, but we've got to embrace more and more of who we are. You don't have to conform to being that alpha male. You can be a more gentle, you can be that creative male. You can wear your hair how you want to wear your hair. You can just be the person you are. Times have changed so dramatically. I think sometimes you're the quieter person. I see that an awful lot with my clients. They're more introverted. Life is quite challenging as an introvert. I'm an introvert myself. I have my little extrovert moments, but on the whole, I'm an introvert, which generally means as an introvert, you get your energy from being on your own or on one-to-one basis. Extroverts get their energy from being in groups of people. It's also okay to be that quieter person, and you will find your tribe that you connect with in one way or another, but it can often take longer to find that tribe. It's really recognizing that you're definitely not alone if you're feeling that there are differences between you and maybe the groups that you're familiar with, but there is a tribe out there for you. A group of people will embrace every aspect of you. But the first thing is just to embrace the person you are and what you enjoy, and be okay with that. Don't feel you have to conform to anything. If you don't want to go out drinking, don't go out drinking. If you embrace something else, if you're more musically minded, or you like whatever it is you like, then just enjoy that, and whoever's company you enjoy, and don't feel that you have to conform to any stereotypical male, however you see that. Be in the company of people that you enjoy, get your energy from those people, and notice what makes you feel good. I think that's one of the most important things, is we don't always recognize that. So whose company do you enjoy? What hobbies make you feel good? And also obviously on the work front, but we can look at that another time because that's a whole nother subject. I hope this has been of help. If you want to know more, you can look at my website. My therapy website is hypnotherapy.gg. I also currently have the Energy of Anxiety website, so that's energyofanxiety.com. And my book is available on Amazon, which is The Energy of Anxiety. And I'm Anne Bowditch. So thank you for listening.